Hey, I'm Lars, welcome back to the shop. Just gonna talk a little bit about the PwnCNC whinning. The spindle, my spindle was whining, so I just want to share this information with everybody. This happened a few weeks ago, just getting around to getting the video up for it. Big shout out to PwnCNC, big shout out to Clinton. Thank you very much for your assistance. It was quick, they knew what was going on, had no issues, all right? Now, Clinton did say, let's get it documented just in case there is something wrong. So we did, he got it all documented and everything. So in case something does go wrong in the future, at least we have it documented. And that is really cool. That is a top-notch company to work with. So let's get into this. So when I started having that problem with the noise and the whining from the spindle, I contacted PwnCNC support. Clinton got back with me pretty quickly actually, and like this is kind of a known problem, and I sent him a little video of it, and it was just kind of sitting there just barely spinning around 3,000 RPM, and he said just let it run at that let it run at that speed for about 20 minutes or so and see what happens, see if the noise goes away. It did, it went away. So basically what's happening is the grease is really cold inside of the spindle, and this happens with a lot of equipment. So when he brought that up, he's like, okay, I now know what's going on, because it happens with my bandsaw, it happens with my sanders and stuff like that. So basically the grease gets all cold and it needs to get heated up so then it can move through the spindle and get on all the bearings and stuff. So running it at a low speed will heat that up. It produces friction, a little bit of friction, not a lot, it's a little bit, it does have grease on it. And it does heat everything up and gets that grease moved around. Now, since I've done this, I've built this little kind of contraption back here. Down here in the bottom, there's cardboard and there's a heat lamp, all right? And I just built a cardboard box out of old cardboard boxes. Built a little frame underneath my bench for where my Masso set, where my controller sets, and well, the power supply and the VFD. And then I put this lamp here. This is nothing more than just a shell from actually is from my planer, where I ordered a planer a while ago, and I just kept the box that's on it. Well, that'll make a nice hood, but you can make one of these out of a cardboard box too. It's not a big deal. I just didn't have one big enough. And I put this heat lamp in here to radiate heat up into this. Now this keeps this chamber up here anywhere between 50 and 70 degrees depending on how much heat I point into it or point into it or away from it. The cool thing is, since I have this sitting here, the edge of the spindle gets nice and it gets warm. It's not like warm to the touch, but it keeps it around 40, 50 degrees, which keeps the grease from not getting thick and clumpy. So let's go around the other side and I'll show you how to set the VFD up to get this thing to spin around 3,000 RPM. And like I said, if you just let it go, walk away from it for a while, or sit here and watch it, it doesn't matter. It will definitely go away. What you need to do is you need to push this up to manual, okay, up to 1. And once it's on, hit this little green button here, and then just turn this to about 3,000 RPMs, somewhere around there, and just let it run for maybe 15-20 minutes. What that'll do is that'll heat the grease up and distribute the grease that's inside of the system without putting any load on it. Once you get to once it calms down, quits making noise, then you can put this back, turn this off, hit the red button and turn it off. It's like this. It's a little red button. It'll drop down to 0. Put this back to auto, and then you can start running your CNC machine again. Hopefully watching this video you found a solution to the noise that you're hearing with your spindle and a way to fix it. I would like to thank all the people that have subscribed to the channel. If you're not a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button and the like button. there are a lot of crafts that are going to be going on on this channel over the next year. There's going to be CNC stuff. There's going to be X-Tool F1 stuff. A lot of Onefinity. There's a lot of stuff going on with Carveco and little instructionals from Carveco and Fusion 360. Plus various regular woodworking crafts and stuff like that. I have a lot of projects that I'm going to start up over the next year. Hopefully getting maybe one done a month. They're bigger projects like picnic benches, collapsible picnic benches, porch swings, stuff like that. So again, if you liked the video, please click like, please subscribe, and hope you have a nice day and come back to the shop.